Oh, hey, what's up guys? Dre here from Show Strength. Just want to remind you, click the link in my bio. It takes you to my YouTube page. Go watch my videos. Takes you to shorestrength.com. Go get some fitness, meal planning, and programming. But anyways, I want to talk about something that has been weighing on me for a while, and I haven't really talked about. I've talked about my weight loss journey in the past and what I've done very vaguely, but I haven't really gone into some of the struggles I've had and some of the mistakes I made along the way. And the biggest part of this video is definitely my obsession with the scale and why I don't weigh myself anymore unless I'm preparing for a big shred or anything like that, just to stay on track. But right now, maintaining, I don't weigh myself anymore because one of my biggest struggles was my obsession with the scale. So anyways, I'll take you back to when I first started working out, which was back my summer after senior year of high school. And me and my best friend of a couple years now, Scoob, I'm drop his at right here, he does all the videos with me usually, started going to Planet Fitness. He could bring a guest. He was like, yo, I've been working out, whatever, I'm trying to get right. He always got on me for being chubby, so I was like, alright, let's start going. My first mistake definitely was not getting a trainer or a nutrition coach or anything when I first started, because just like anything else, my phone's going off, turn that off. Just like anything else, you want to eat better, you get a nutrition coach. You want to get smarter, you get a tutor. You want to get stronger, you get a strength coach. You want to get faster, you hire a speed coach. Anything like that, when you want to do something, you get somebody who knows how to do it and they help you. So that was probably my first mistake, because we really went in there that whole summer and didn't know what we were doing. I was slowly learning, watching YouTube videos, whatever I could do, but other than football, bench pressing, squatting, I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't know how to build muscle. I didn't know how to lose weight. I didn't know how much cardio I should have been doing. Probably was doing too much cardio. But at the end of the day, we were still in the gym almost every day. Still started my weight loss. So I don't regret it, but I definitely would have went about it a different way if I were to go do it again. But so that was my first mistake. So probably the whole summer we were lifting wrong. I remember we used to hit chest 3 times a week for no reason. You're just gotta get our bench up, gotta get our bench up. Just not knowing, being the classic gym bro. But anyways, brought me to the end of the summer. I started my weight loss journey at maybe about 255. Pushing 260 sometimes. I was a big boy in high school, but I left for school around 230. So I was feeling a little better about myself. But the whole thing for me was I was going to college. I wanted to reinvent myself. I didn't want to be that quirky, chubby kid anymore. So this was my time to make a change, be better. So I got to school. I'm an exercise science major, clinical. So I started taking classes to do with physiology, anatomy, all that stuff, learning about the body, learning about how I should actually be going in the gym, what I should be going about doing. Took a nutrition class, started learning about how to fuel my body correctly, because at that point it was just oh, I'm gonna starve myself and this is how I'm gonna lose weight, not knowing about proper nutrition, anything like that, not knowing what I should be eating, how much protein I should be taking in to rebuild my muscles after a workout, anything like that. So I started to learn more and more and more. But I remember when I got to college, I kind of went through a spurt of depression where I was down. I'd never been away from home for that long before, and I kind of was just feeling lost. And if I'm being real, this is when my obsession with the scale started, because I remember I got to school, they had a beautiful rec center, and I started working out every day. And I would go to the cafeteria, and I really didn't know where anything was, so every day I would go to the salad bar, I would get a salad, and that's all I would eat. I didn't know many people, anything like that. So I would go, get a salad, come back to my room, chill, not really do much, go work out. So I remember the first month of school just going through that kind of down period in my life, not having many people I cared about around me. I lost 20 more pounds and I was down to 210, and I started to see the differences in my body and stuff like that. And that's kind of where I got obsessed with the scale. I was okay, so I'm working out every day, I'm not eating anything, and I'm losing weight. So this is what I'm going to keep doing. And I went on, and for the rest of that school year, I wasn't feeling my body right. I was feeling crappy all the time. I was fatigued. I didn't really know why I was feeling this way, why I was so tired all the time. But it was because all I was focusing with was, at the end of the day, I was going to weigh myself, and I wanted to weigh less. Because I wanted to have abs. I wanted to look good. And I thought my self-value reflected on the scale. I thought, oh, the more weight I lose, the more girls will look at me. The more weight I lose, the more confidence I'll have, the more friends I'll have around me. And I just got obsessed with the scale. And it was unhealthy. I wouldn't sleep as much. My body would be achy every day. And I'll bring up some pictures. So at the end of my senior year, I left around 198. So at this point, I had lost 50 pounds in about 6 months, which, if you know anything about losing weight and stuff, this is not how it's supposed to happen. It's not healthy to be losing that much weight in that short of time, the way I was. So anyways, went home for the summer, and I'll throw some pictures up. And you might go, I'll put them right there. You might go, oh my God, he looks great. Why is he complaining? And it was not healthy. I was probably sub 10% body fat and starving all the time. I was going off of, I remember what I would do is I worked at the beach. So I would go to the beach, walk for hours, sell ice cream. I was an ice cream man on the beach. And I wouldn't eat before work. I went in at 11, I got off at 4. I wouldn't eat till 4. I would go to the same Wawa every time on my way home from work, and I would get 1 wrap, 1 protein bar, and a 0-calorie Gatorade, which equaled maybe 600 calories, and then I would go home and I would have dinner. And that's all I ate for pretty much the whole summer. And I got down to 187 and probably 8% body fat for absolutely no reason. Was I preparing for a show? Was I going for some model shoot? No, none of the above. I was just obsessed with losing weight, obsessed with looking better, obsessed with that scale weight going down at the end of each week. So what I'm just trying to get across is I had to realize eventually, and I got back to school, and as I learned more and more, I noticed that just because I was losing weight didn't mean I was healthier, didn't mean my body looked that much better, and didn't mean I was worth anymore. Like, I had to come to the realization that you have to love yourself how you are, not how you look. Like, who the person you are is what's important, and not the scale weight. And I just started to realize that my next school year I went back, and it was also a learning process too. Like, I didn't know how to feed my body. I didn't know what workouts, how long, like everything. I was very inexperienced in the gym still, but I was looking amazing, so it just motivated me to keep going. But so flash forward, going back to school, I noticed I couldn't maintain the summer weight. I was like, that's great, I look good for the summer, but I started to slowly eat more, slowly cut back the cardio I was doing, because that was what I was doing. I was eating basically nothing, and I was running on the treadmill for miles, or I was on the Stairmaster for 30 minutes, and at the end of it, what was it, to lose 0.2 more of a pound? And so I got back, and I probably bulked back up to the winter time at 210, and I felt amazing. Like, I'd never felt better in my life. I was eating around 2,800 calories a day to 3,000, and I felt healthy, I felt strong, and I felt like myself again. Like, I hadn't felt like myself in probably over a year, because all I was worried about was the gym and starving myself pretty much. And I just want to prevent more people from making the same mistakes I have, because I know when you start to go to the gym, when you start to lose weight, it gets addicting, and seeing the weight drop off of you, seeing the changes in your body can become addicting. But what I had to realize, and what everybody has to realize, is it's a marathon, and you'll be struggling, you'll lose weight, you'll gain weight for the rest of your life, and you'll never look the same every year, and your body will change, and the way your body works will change as you grow older. And you just have to realize that as long as you're healthy, you're exercising, and you feel good about yourself at the end of the day, that's all that matters. It's not, do I weigh blah 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 weight, do I have a 6-pack? No, at the end of the day, you work hard, and my bad, my camera just died. Anyways, the results will come, and it's just about taking that slow approach to it, setting small incremental goals and reaching them week by week and improving. Because look, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in a couple months. It might be a year, it might be 2 years, it might be 5 years till you get where you really want to be. But the point of this is to do it healthy. Don't get obsessed with the scale, and work towards your goal in a way that's going to be okay for your mental health. Because when I was obsessed with the scale, all I thought about was, I can't eat that. I'm hungry, but if I eat that many calories, I have to work out for that much time. And I was just obsessed with not gaining weight. Like, I was obsessed with, if that scale went up 1 pound, what was I gonna do? I was like, that's awful. Like, so dumb when I look back at it. But I just want you guys to be healthy and safe when you're losing weight, and maybe I can help with that. Maybe shameless plug, click the link in my bio and I can help you find a plan that works for you, personalize it to you, and we can start to get to work. But at the end of the day, I just don't want people to make the same mistakes I have. If you're just starting to work out, get a trainer, get a nutritionist, anything you can afford at the time. I know it's hard sometimes, but definitely get somebody in there that knows what they're doing, and don't just guess when you go in there, because that leads to awful habits, whether it be form technique, whether it be unhealthy mindsets in the gym, whether it be training too long, overtraining, undertraining, all of the above. If you don't have somebody that's telling you what to do, how are you going to know what to do? Just same thing when you go to school. You go to school to learn history. How are you going to learn about history without your history professor? Like, it's the same thing. So, anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my struggles with mental health and weight loss, and hopefully it helps one of you guys. So anyways, this is DRE Fit signing off. Click the link, show strength. Peace.